Hi everyone, it's Gail. You can see I have a desk full today. Some of this is the project that we're going to do, but first I wanted to show you the ephemera and stuff I got done yesterday because I promised I would do that. But first I want to say hi and hugs to Yoidith, Studio Bex, Colette, and Claudia. Thanks so much for watching and for your comments and everything. I need to keep this because I have to tell you something about that I have written down because my memory is not what it used to be, you know. So we did all this ephemera yesterday. We kind of put it together. Well, I got it all sewn. And then I actually did 2 more strips of using the folded book pages. So I need to, I think this one's going to be pockets. So I just need to cut it apart and sew it. This one, I did go ahead and back this one. So these will be journal cards, and these are a bit bigger pages. You can see they're a bit bigger. So anyway, got a couple more strips done. So that was fun. And then I just wanted to flip through these really quick and show you this batch of ephemera that we did. So tiny tags, medium-sized tags, some with the clusters on that we did the day before, just all kind of built on each other. Love this tag. I'll go this way so you can see it better. But big long tag. This one, you know, could be a belly band or just a long journaling card or a flip on a page, whatever we decided when we're looking at that particular piece. And then I also distressed around the edges of all of them too. Love the perfumery one. This might be my favorite journaling card, and I did the leaf stitch around that little bit mushrooms. Then this cute lady from Dreams Etc. Here's one of the cluster ones. Just pop the cluster in the middle. Big old butterfly in the middle of that one. And then leaf design around this one too. And then these I think I did these. Oh, these were the ones where we had done the folded book page. And so I collaged them. I don't think I had them done though. I can't remember. Anyway, here they all are. And then this is just a big old journaling card and or a flip out or something. So I'll be able to go ahead and put all that into my ephemera box, and it'll be all ready to go. Bunches there. So today what we're going to do is I got these fabrics. They're all Tim Holtz fabrics that I got from an Etsy store, which is what I had written down here. Modern Quilter. And another one I've ordered from is Spare Room Quilt Shop. But, you know, all I did was I searched Tim Holtz fabrics, and this is what I came up with. And this one, she sold fat quarters. And these really inspired me to make like quilted covers. So that's what we're going to do today with one of these. We'll do another batch, but I thought I'd show you the fabric first. So this was my prototype, and I did this one because it was kind of, I had decided that it was kind of my least favorite of the fabrics. I decided that I folded that a little wonky. Yeah, but I love how it came out. I think it's super cute. So on the inside, I have pockets with the outside fabric. So each of these fabrics comes with a coordinating fabric, which is why I wanted to do covers out of them. So we're going to do the whole process, start to finish, hopefully within this hour. So let's get cracking. This is the one that we're going to do, I think, this red one. So It's got school stuff on it. It's got report cards and certificates and stuff, and then this has a little writing just behind it. So love that. So that's what we're going to do. This one I love as well, and it is spelling stuff. And so there's the outside fabric. Here is the coordinating inside fabric. I think those are so pretty. And then this one has all writing stuff, labels, writing stuff. And then here is the coordinating fabric that goes with. So there's that one. This one is a sewing one. I love the pink flowers on it and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty great. And then it's just got this as the coordinating, and then it's got the little pattern, like it's a patterns. And then this one's map type stuff. And then the inside is just gray with some writing and stuff. See, the gray is right here too. So love it. So I actually have enough to make 6 covers, which is what I want to do. I'm just kind of marking time, I guess you could say, until my Blue Fern Studios comes, my project for that. So let's get started. So I've got my 2 pieces of fabric. I also have a 9x12 envelope, and I've got some batting scraps. So first thing I'm going to do is just take that off of there and close that up. And then we can set that aside for a minute. We don't need it right now. Okay, let's get our pieces of fabric. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure these. That is a 9x12 envelope. I'm going to measure these 13 by 10. So I have a 1/2 inch on each side. But I want to see what I want to have as my front, which I think is this. So I want to go 13 inches this way. And I'm just using my mat to do my measuring. So I'm going to go 13 inches this way. I'm going to go ahead and just rip it so it's nice and straight. This is going to be a leftover piece here. So we'll throw that over. And get the strings off of it as much as I can. Okay, and then, so let's see. So we want this. So then we want to go 10 inches, but I want this, so I'm going to flip this over and go 10 inches this way. Is that right? No. 13. Here's the 13. Okay. That's 13 that way. So I want to do 10 up this way. Right? So I just have to make sure I'm on the right line. Okay. Okay, and this little piece is going to be for our pocket. So we'll keep that aside, kind of. And now, wow, that looks wonky to me, doesn't it to you? Yeah, it's a bit off. So I'll have to remember that as I'm putting it together. Okay, so okay, anyway. This was so much easier when I did it all by myself without having to tell you guys what I was up to, because you know, sometimes the brain just lets me down. Let's see. So we're going to go 13 this way. This seems to be the correct up and down way. So I'm going to go 13 this way. This will be extra. Okay. Goodness. Stringage. Okay, so now 13, yep. And so now we're going to go 10 this way. And this is going to be our inside cover. Okay, so what I want to do first is I want to get the pocket on the inside cover, or cut for and glued on, so that it can dry while we're doing other things. So let's see. So this is 13 this way. How is, I think I'm going to back out a little bit, guys. Just move my camera up a little bit. Okay. Just to make sure you can see as well as possible. Okay, so I want this to be 5 inches tall, because then it'll actually be about 4.5 because of the extra 1/2 inch, you know. So I'm gonna cut this at 5, give that a tear, and we'll save this little awesome piece, of course. Okay, so now I've got the pocket sort of ready to go. And so that is just gonna go right here. That's not quite straight either. That's a wonky piece. Is this 5 inches? No, that's like, it's like a 1/2 inch off. Okay, well, I think 4.5, a little over 4.5. I'm just gonna straighten this up, guys, because it's bugging me. If I can, I mean, we'll see. It's about right there, I think. Let's see what happens. Ah. Not great, not great. Didn't tear great. Did not have this trouble with the other fabric, I'm just saying. I don't know. The deal is with this one. I think I can just put it on there like that though, and it'll be okay. Okay, so this is 13, right? So what I'm going to do is look at 6.5, which is the middle, and I am going to take my Fabri-Tac and go right down the middle and just kind of let this percolate and dry while we do some other stuff here. Okay, 6.5. I'm just going to put, not a lot, just a small bead up the center here. I just want my pocket to attach. Okay, that looks pretty straight. Up here, the bottom's a mess, but the bottom's going to get cut off anyways. Okay. You know, what we might do too is, I've got a couple of laces that I thought might be good on the edge. I might go ahead and do that too so it can dry. I'm just going to try them both and see which one I like better. This is a antique lace. Okay, that's nice. That's pretty. And then this eyelet lace too, I thought might be pretty. Which I can never tell which side. I think I like it. Okay. we'll save this beautiful antique lace for something else. It's okay. Okay, I'm just going to toss that over there. And let's just get this on and dry into. Is that the right side? Guess if it's that hard to tell, it doesn't matter, right? Now I'm not going to go straight to the edge because the edge is going to be sewn. And I don't want to be sewing through glue even if it's dry. So we're just going to put a couple of beads along here and get our lace down. Just about out of Fabri-Tac, but I have another bottle. I made sure before all of this craziness that I had enough glue of every sort. Okay, so we're just going to set this piece aside and let it dry. And the Fabri-Tacs can get out of our way. And then we're going to look at this, our cover. And we are going to, what I have is I have just some pieces of batting from doing quilts. Oh, I apologize if you can hear that. My dog is crazy. Okay. So I'm just going to piece it because it doesn't matter. Where's my scissors? That matters. Oh, there they are. They're under my fabric. Okay, so just going to cut this basically the size of the envelope. Let's see, I had that. Maybe on the next one I can piece that. Anyway, just kind of nice to use up some of these smaller scraps too. I from quilts, and then I used to make purses, and I put batting in them to just make them a little more hefty, you know. So about there, we'll just cut that little extra. Okay, now I do need my Fabri-Tac. What was I thinking? Okay, so we're just going to, in the middle, I'm gonna do, so this is 12 inches. I am gonna do a little right up the middle, and then I'm just gonna do a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit here and there. Just a little swirl here and there. I just want to hold it in place. It's not a big deal, but I don't want a ton because I'm going to be sewing through this, right? So there's that piece, and here is this piece. Okay, hunky-dory. So then on this piece of fabric, I think I'm going to go with where I think I kind of know I want to sew and avoid those areas, but I'm just going to put just a little bead here and there to hold, hopefully. I don't know. I'll just leave that. That'll be enough. Okay, now what we want to do is I want to square this up, not with the fabric, but with the pattern, because Lord knows it's kind of wonky. Okay, so let's use that and kind of, okay. So there we go. Now what I need to decide is what's going to be the front. I mean, I don't really need to decide, but I kind of need to decide. I kind of want this to be the front, although that puts those upside down, all those upside down. But if I do this as the front, then I could add decoration to it later too. You know, put a picture, a layering with a picture or something. So that would be good. So now what my plan is to sew like where the lines are and just kind of quilt it more or less. So kind of want that to dry a little bit, but we might just go for it. Okay, got the sewing machine out. Can you guys see? Well, I guess as good as you're going to, huh? Okay, and so I just want to have a straight stitch because I'm just gonna go over those lines. So I think what I'm gonna do first, just because it will anchor it down a bit, is just go right here. Sorry, I'm running into my shelves. Okay, I think we'll just turn and we'll just go down this way. And then we'll turn and go this way. And I'm back stitching at every start and stop because, you know, they're in the middle of the pattern. So kind of need to do that. Now, there's going to be a lot of sewing to this, guys. So please, if you want to fast forward, if you want to not watch, whatever. You won't hurt my feel bads because I understand there's just a lot of sewing to this. Okay, so I'm going to start about right there where I'm on the edge. And I'm just going to go my sewing machine sounds unhappy. Probably is. Keep running into my shelf. It's a lot of thicknesses to go through. I do understand that. But, you know, when you have a vision, that's what you want to have happen. Okay, I think we'll go down, well, for sure this line. That puckered a little, but it's okay. It's not a big deal. I'm by no means an expert quilter, but these patterns just inspired me to do quilting on the... Okay, I think I want to stay in this area and do this big one too. We'll do this side of it. It just makes it so poofy and fun. Okay, so then, let's see, I've got stringage. Here we go. That string. Sorry, I know I'm off camera, but I knew this was going to be a little challenging to film. That's why I did the first one off camera. Let's see. So let's go around this now, just for fun. Let's see. Let's go this way, and then we'll have it tacked down before it gets ugly here. If you're using an envelope with one of those metal clasps, be sure and take that off first. Before you sew. This is where it gets a little tricky because you have to bend your envelope under the machine. It's right at this flap that sometimes it just gets angry with me, catches itself on there. Okay, where are we at with this? Get rid of all the threads. Okay, I want to go around this and the circle. So, not exactly sure the best way to accomplish that. We're just going to go for it and see what happens. I think I'll just go around the circle. Part of it I'll go around twice. Oh, it's just tricky because this envelope on the one side. And I've got my shells. My shells are a pain. But, you know, I need my stuff close. Let's see. Guess I'm going to go around it again. Okay, we did it. Wasn't pretty, but we did it. Okay, and the snip. See where else do we need a little quilting. Okay, this right here. Definitely. Okay, and then I think I'd also like to do some of these lines at the top. Just gonna be tricky because I probably need to go this way. Okay. Sorry. Once again, hitting the shells. can do it this way. Be better. That's fun though, it's making it poofy on the edge there. Well, that one went great. Okay. I think I'll do this one even though it's kind of close to the edge, but sometimes it just wants to get stuck. Not an easy project, but it's probably just me. It's probably just me. You guys probably will just be fine. But it's kind of fun to see which patterns you want to do on this and go around and stuff. I think I'm gonna do these lines too. You could do this with any fabric. It doesn't have to be Tim Holtz fabric, but if it's got a pattern that you can kind of see some spots to sew down, then you're good. Keep hitting my filming arm too. I hope I'm not knocking you. All right, I think we'll call that good for all the quilting of it. Okay, I'm gonna put Mr. Sewing Machine back over here for a second. Okay, let's trim. Get rid of some of these strings on the back. And you can see all the different places where we quilted, and it's pretty much all over the place, so it's good. See, I really want that on the front. I keep doing that. Okay, we've got some on the front. Oop. Okay, I think we're de-stringed. Okay, so now what I want to do is flip it over, make sure we have it the right side up. I am going to grab my Fabri-Tac and we are going to place this over the top. And I'm just going to Fabri-Tac in spots here, but not close to the edge. So that we can get this down. Okay. Nice and smoothed out. Okay, it's a little tricky sewing this because I want to sew on the other side. So we have to watch for our pockets because it would be easy to mess that up. Easy for me to mess that up. Okay, sewing machine back over. Now I'm going to switch to a zigzag. I'm going to go over to the side a little bit, give myself a little bit more room. Okay, I like to start on the back corner, so that's what we're gonna do. And what I want to sew on the envelope is what I want. So I am gonna get started here. And this takes a minute, so if you need a snack or something, why aren't you working? Oh, my foot's not working because it's unplugged. Okay, details, details. Okay, now I can kind of feel my envelope in there, and so that's what I'm going with, and using my presser foot as a guide. When I get close to the corner, I want to end on the left so that my stitching looks neat. Okay, actually, I could go maybe one more. Okay, all right, so now my pocket is flapping a bit. I think we did okay putting it down though. Okay, so here we go. This is the tricky part because the pocket wants to fall. You maybe could pin this. I don't know. I haven't tried it through an envelope, but I go with the wing it method. It's just how I roll, you know. Okay. All right, we're sewn on. Next step. Okay, let's get the sewing machine out of the way. We're all done with that. What time is it? Oh, we're doing good. Okay, so now the next thing I'm going to do is to cut around it with my pinking shears. So this always makes me a bit nervous, but this part, I don't know why. Try and hold it together so that both pieces are even. And I will save these. These will be good tag toppers. So that's going up in my scraps. Okay, and now along here. I gotta stand up. I just do better standing up. It's just the angle, I guess. My glasses are hitting the phone. Oh my gosh. Okay. Give a feel where it's at. Real thick right there where the pocket is, especially where the lace is. Okay. Some garbage. All right, and then go up this way. Sorry, just gotta get a better angle here. Might not be my best cutting job ever, but it's hard when you're working around the camera. Okay, so we did that. We got that cut out. And so there's our pockets. There's our front. Okay, so one more step here that I am doing on these, and I decided, excuse me, I decided not to do fray check. Excuse me, I just need a sip of water. I decided not to do fray check. I'm doing something else, which I will show you. So I'm taking the Fabri-Tac and I'm just gluing the sides together. And that's going to keep them from fraying, as will the pinking, as will the zigzag. So I'm just squishing them together like that. That's what I did on the other one too. And then just start down each side. Just about out. I think I have enough for this project. Fray check works great too. And especially if you've cut your cover straight rather than using pinking shears, then fray check is about a must. And I do have it on my favorite things if you don't have a way to find it. Okay. Just rub that down. Get those two pieces together. I'm excited about these. I'm going to do some sort of random journals. This was the project that I was going to do at my friend Diane's retreat that got canceled because of stupid COVID. So I'm just not even sure if mine at the end of May is going to be able to go. So we'll see. But anyway, I wanted to have these all done to do those projects at the retreat. So maybe I'll end up doing some on camera or whatever. But I wanted a bunch of covers made so that Okay, so now there's our cover. And we just fold it over and press it down. And you could take your bone folder. I just take my scissors and give it a good crease. Isn't that pretty? I like that side a lot too, but it's kind of fun that that's on the back, because then this can have some sort of a focal point, I think, is what I would do once I decide what I'm going to do with this one. Okay, so where are we time-wise? We've got about 15. What could we do? I know. So there's that cover. Where's my other one? Right here. Here's this one. So we did a couple covers this afternoon. I feel really good about that. So I'll just keep working on those too. So anyway, I was thinking maybe for a few minutes we'll just cut these up, huh, and see what we can see with them. Maybe we'll just do that. I thought it would take me more than an hour to do the covers, but not too bad. Look at my fingers are just full. Okay, so these ones are going to be pockets. So actually, I'm going to turn them over this way because I can really see where the edge is. Oh yeah, those are going to be cute. Yep. Okay, so we have those as pockets, and I'm gonna want to do a little of this on them so that I remember their pockets. And okay. We'll have these all kind of ready to rock and roll too, won't we? That'll be good. Goodness. Okay. It's always a little tricky to see where the book page ends, but I think that's it right there. So these will be nice big journaling cards. Right there. Those will be nice in a belly band. And I just did 4 pages each time is what I did. I just felt like, I don't know, it's a little, it was easier to do 4 at a time and not have so much. Oh, look at that. Uh-oh. Gonna have to glue that. I don't have a glue stick over here. See, all of that stuff is over on my other table because I was sewing today. That's all right. Fabri-Tac to the rescue, even though it's just about to be out. So this was like, so they're gonna get sewn around anyhow. Look at that one. Isn't that fun with that grungy right there? That is fun. So those are ready. I've actually got a little stack of stuff. Oh, here's another one. Maybe they're all going to need a little. I've actually got a stack of these already in my to-do box over there, ready to be decorated. But it's kind of nice to have some that are undecorated in case you do a specific theme and you want to use these, and you know, if they're all decorated, you know, for instance, if they're all decorated like bees, like I just did, well, then you don't have the choices. Okay, those are stuck. Okay, so got some fun journal cards to decorate. I love that one. That's cool. Okay, that one. Yeah, those would be good. So big journaling cards and pockets. So I think we'll call that a good video for today. And thanks so much for helping me get another cover done. Only 4 more to go. So, well, I'll probably do those off camera since I showed you how to do it, and hopefully you guys can give it a try too. So thanks everybody so much for watching. Stay safe and well. Have a grateful day, and we'll just see you in the next video. Thanks everybody. Bye-bye.